I would not be where I am today had I not burned through a lot of my egoic sexual desires, right? The truth is, man, you just have to be honest with how you do want lots of sex. You do want to be a player. You do want to explore and see what that's like. You can't skip it. Like, does your spiritual ego want to do that? Of course. You just want to be able to just chill and bask in your own energy and retain and be celibate, be like, yeah, man, this is good. No, man, you've got to work your way up. You will just want to gratify and that sort of, that sexual desire. You will want to do that. That's okay. You have to burn through it. You can't just jump and be cool with being celibate or retaining a lot. No, man. The truth is, you have to evolve. You have to evolve, man. I've tried jumping and skipping to, more spiritual places that are higher up, that are further down the path. It doesn't work. You can't skip stuff. You have to burn through it. Now, can you burn through it consciously? Yes, of course, man. That's the way to do it, actually. The way to do things, the way to do anything that is kind of, quite material, is to do it very consciously. So, for example, if you wanted to burn through a lot of sex, you'd find someone chill, someone trustworthy, someone you can do that with and that'd be okay, right? Or if you were to do it unwisely, you'd be, going out and just be doing it quite randomly. No. Have some control over this. Do this wisely, if you need to. I don't know where you are, man. But you've got to burn through this stuff, man, because seriously, you can't, if you just go straight to retention and celibacy, look at this, ready? Go inward and say, fuck, I actually want to do that stuff. Do you see that desire you have? You actually have to listen to that desire. It's so important that you listen to your desires. You actually act on them to begin with, of course mindfully, and then you slowly burn through them and evolve past them. Never, ever, ever just go straight to celibacy. Unless that's actually what you need. I mean, to be fair, man, it's actually quite relative. It's very relative. Maybe you need to be celibate initially. I don't know, man. It's fucking relative. I'll just stick with what I've experienced. You will have desires. You're a human fucking being. You will have a lot of sexual desires. If you are on this path and you can see yourself being a high-level motherfucking badass, you will become a pretty cool person. You'll become attractive. You'll become someone who has those desires and actually can act on those desires. That can be with people. If that's the case, man, you got to do that. You won't be okay with retention and celibacy until you've really done this, right? And the truth is, man, it's not just about meeting your sexual needs. No, man, it's even more than that. It's meeting your egoic needs, right? If I can be honest with you, man, when I was in that sort of player stage, I'd met my sexual needs. That was all good. I had this player ego going on, where I was trying to sleep with people a lot, and I was trying to sleep with very attractive people. Do you see how that's the sexual need was being met, but this is a whole new thing. This is about this ego coming in and being like, oh man, it's all some bullshit I was creating for myself, right? But do you have to burn through that? Yes, man, you got to burn through that. You can't skip stuff. You cannot go straight to the spiritual stuff. Can you weave in the spiritual stuff along the way? Yes, of course, man. That's what I recommend, actually. Because if you're already listening to this content, man, you're already, quite conscious. You're already quite aware. The more aware you are, the less you can do the bullshit. The less you can do the sexual stuff without, doing it mindfully. That's why I suggest if you need to do it, man, do it with a mindful partner or, someone who you can trust. Don't be stupid with the sexual energy ever, man. Even if you're in a player phase, don't be stupid. Like, just, do the basic good things like wear fucking protection and do so, if you're going to do something, do it with someone you trust. Someone who's chill. You got to find someone who's chill, man, right? This is so important, man. I actually don't speak about this enough, and that's because where I am is not here right now. I've moved past that. Where I am right now is much more into the retention, the spiritual side, and the celibacy bit, even, right? But you have to do this, man. You can't just do retention and be okay with that, because you can't lie to yourself. If you feel like you're lying to yourself, man, you need to go be honest. You have to sit down with yourself and you say, actually, man, what do I want to do? What have I not done? What have I not done? And it's going to really hurt, man. It's going to really hurt, because you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, man, I want to just retain. I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to be, I don't want to deal with that. I want to be focused. Cool, man. You can do that. I do both, man. That's what I always say, man. I always say do both. Okay, brother? Will you have a bias towards, getting laid and doing that stuff? Yeah, man, if you want to do that, but doesn't mean you're not going to be working out, meditating, eating well, sleeping well, reading, studying, engaging with the world, being conscious, being positive. You've got to do all of this stuff, and you can also be, fulfilling your sexual needs on the side, right? But you have to take care of this, man. It's not enough it can be enough. It depends on you, man. It can be enough that you just, sleep with a few people, have a few girlfriends or boyfriends, and then, say, okay, I think I'm ready to start evolving and actually become more spiritual. Okay, great. But dude, in my experience, you'll have part of you that are like, fuck, what would it be like, man, though? If I actually was if I actually had a lot of people that I could be sleeping with, I had a lot of people that were into me. What if I, that was there within me, man. I had to see what that was. You can't avoid that, man. It's unwise, it's unconscious to avoid that and to not look at that. We talk about being aware, man. True awareness is seeing this stuff. It's the sneaky stuff, right? See this stuff. If you need to be a player, go and be a player. Just do so mindfully. Do so consciously. Find chill people, trustworthy people. Now listen, man, because I'm not there, because I've moved out of that stage of my life, I'm not going to be focusing my attention on that. So you need to remember this. You need to remember it's okay if you're burning through sexual desire. It's okay, man. That's actually how you level up. But you must do it consciously. You must be aware of yourself as you do it. You must be questioning it as you do it. You must be doing it and be like, what? Why does this feel actually not fulfilling? And why does it feel like if I meditate, I'll actually be happy on my own, in and of myself? What's up with that? Why do I feel happiest when I meditate before I go out and sleep with that person? Why do I feel happiest at the end of my workout when I've crushed my own mind and felt really good about what I've done in the day and just crushed the day, man? Crushed the workout. What's up with that? It's because fulfillment happens from within. This desire stuff, man, it's mainly on behalf of ego, but you have to take care of it, man. You can't bypass it. I've tried. It doesn't work. You have to do it. Okay, man, I don't know how many ways I can say this. I really hope this is getting across, man. It's really important. And I'm not going to focus on it really much at all. You have to take care of this. And if you want me to talk about this more, this conscious burning through of sexual desire, then let me know. Because I'm really into the retention celibacy side of things right now, man. And if I need to go back and explain things, that have got me to where I am, just let me know, man. Because, I'm looking forward. I'm facing forward. I'm looking at a future. How can we level up more? How can we retain more? How can we be more spiritual, more conscious? I'm not thinking too much about burning through desires. Well, actually, man, I am, but not too much. More so future stuff, okay? So you're going to have to let me know. All right, brother? All right, man. That's going to be it for this one, man. This is a big topic. We probably will revisit this stuff because there's a lot of stuff I haven't covered, man, there's so much stuff, man. I didn't just arrive at the place I'm at. I've done a fucking lot of work, man. And a lot of it is just stuff that it's ego stuff, man. It's not pretty, it's not sexy. It's sexy for the ego, seeing sexy people. But it's not sexy spiritually, It's not like I'm not going to be here and be perfect and be fucking, an ideal spiritual conscious person. No, you have to burn through a lot of shit on this path, man. That's okay, right? Anyway, man, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you've taken something from this, man. As I said, let me know if we need to start focusing more on this stuff before we move on to more advanced stuff. We'll see. But otherwise, my friend, that is going to be it for me. As always, my friend, take care and peace.